Number 9. Right triangles LMN and PQR are similar, where L and M correspond to P and Q respectively. Okay, so they've actually given it to us in the correct statement, correct similarity statement. They've said LMN and PQR are similar, but they didn't write it like this, so we might not be 100% sure. Does L correspond to P? Does M correspond to Q? And does N correspond to R? Because that's what a similarity statement means. It means we have, I have a right triangle, and then I have another right triangle. It may be bigger, it may be smaller, but it is proportionately the same. And we want to know which corners, which points correspond to which ones in the second triangle. And they're confirming it. L and M correspond to P and Q. So L corresponds to P, M corresponds to Q. All right, so that's all good. Now we can draw this out. We don't have to, but if we want to, it can help us visualize it sometimes. So I'll say L, M, N, P, Q, R. L corresponds to P, M corresponds to Q, and by default, N corresponds to R. Then we're told that angle M has a measure of 53 degrees. What is the measure of angle Q? Well, we were just told that M corresponds to Q, so in similar triangles and similar shapes, the angles are congruent, not the sides. The sides are proportional. The angles are congruent. So if M is 53 degrees, then Q, the corresponding angle in the similar triangle, must also be 53 degrees. Now, I should note here, I drew L and P as being the other acute angle in this triangle. We don't really know that. It is possible that L and P are the right angle, and that N and R are the other acute angles. It doesn't really matter for this problem. This is just to give myself a visual. The one thing I do know for absolute certain, which I have included in this similarity, is which angles correspond to which in the triangles, and also that angle M is one of the acute angles. It's not the right angle, and it has a measure of 53 degrees. So if you are asking in the comments, wait, how did you know L and P were the acute angles? I don't. It is also absolutely possible that it could be like this, where that's R, that's N, that's L, that's P. Those are both possible. But again, not really pertinent to this question. The main pertinent part is they are similar. M corresponds to Q. So if M is 53 degrees, Q is also 53 degrees. And that's my answer. That is B. And just a little side note for the answers that are provided here. These two answers of being 127 degrees and 143 degrees, both of these are impossible as soon as you find out that they are right triangles. A right triangle, always, 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 the largest angle is 90 degrees. You cannot have an angle larger than 90 degrees in a right triangle. As soon as you've got a single 90-degree angle, since all three angles add up to 180, the other two together must be 90. So if I call this angle A, B, and C, angle C is 90, then angle A plus angle B equals 90 together. 90 is the biggest, the others added together equal 90. So no, it is not possible to have one angle in a right triangle that's 127 or 143 degrees. So just right there, those two would have been eliminated. If you were unclear about, similar triangles and what exactly it meant. Did it mean, does it mean it's the one opposite? Does it mean it's the same? What does corresponding mean? You could have eliminated those right off and got it down to 2. And then you have a 50-50 chance. But yeah, if they correspond, the angles are the same. Answer is B, 53 degrees. Hey guys, the full insanely comprehensive SAT math prep course I've been promising for so long is live right now at mathwithalyssa.com. And of course, you can also still get the free 10 video course on SAT tips and tricks at mathwithalyssa.com as well. You also can now book one-on-one tutoring sessions with me. Links to how you can do that are in the description and the pinned comment below. And as always, if the video you just watched was helpful or useful in any way, please let YouTube know. Comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.